Taylor John Teagarden was born on November 21, 1983, in Del City, Oklahoma. Raised in a sports-loving family, Teagarden was introduced to baseball at an early age. His father, Tom Teagarden, was a high school coach, and his older brother Dustin also played baseball, providing Taylor with ample opportunities to develop his skills. Growing up, Teagarden was a multi-sport athlete, excelling not only in baseball but also in basketball and football. However, it was baseball that ultimately became his passion and focus. Teagarden attended Del City High School, where he quickly made a name for himself as a strong athlete and promising catcher. His defensive abilities behind the plate and powerful bat stood out among his peers. Teagarden's skills caught the attention of college scouts, and after graduating high school, he chose to continue his baseball career at the collegiate level. He committed to the University of Texas at Austin, where he played for the Texas Longhorns baseball team. As a freshman, Teagarden impressed with his defensive abilities and quick reflexes, earning him a starting role as catcher. Over the next few years, Teagarden further developed his skills, both offensively and defensively. His strong arm, quick release, and ability to manage pitchers made him a top-tier defensive catcher. By the time he was a junior, he was widely regarded as one of the top catching prospects in the country, making him a key figure on the Longhorns roster. Teagarden's performances at Texas helped elevate him to the national spotlight as he became known for his combination of power and defensive prowess. By the time he was eligible for the 2005 MLB draft, there was little doubt that he would be selected early. In that draft, Teagarden was chosen by the Texas Rangers in the third round, with the 99th overall pick. Professional career and early years. Teagarden's professional career began in 2005 when he was selected by the Texas Rangers. His professional debut came with the short season of Spokane Indians in 2005, where he quickly established himself as one of the top catching prospects in the organization. Teagarden's ability to call a game, control the running game, and manage pitchers set him apart. And his strong arm made him an immediate asset behind the plate. Despite some early struggles with consistency at the plate, his defensive skills were never in doubt, and the Rangers were excited about his potential. In 2006, Teagarden spent the season with the High-A Bakersfield Blaze, where he showed considerable progress with his bat, posting impressive offensive numbers. His development continued in the minor leagues, and by 2008, Teagarden had firmly established himself as one of the top catching prospects in baseball. That year, he was named the Rangers Minor League Player of the Year, showcasing both his offensive growth and his elite defense. Teagarden's impressive minor league performances earned him a call-up to the major leagues in 2008. He made his MLB debut with the Texas Rangers on August 31, 2008 in a game against the Seattle Mariners. Although his time in the majors that year was brief, Teagarden showed flashes of the potential that had made him a highly regarded prospect. Career peak and achievements. Teagarden's major league career took off in 2009 when he earned a more prominent role with the Rangers. During the season, he split time behind the plate with other catchers, but his contributions were undeniable. He was known for his excellent defense, particularly his ability to handle pitchers and call games. He quickly became known as a reliable backstop, and his strong arm made him a key figure in the Rangers' pitching staff's success. In 2010, Teagarden's role with the Rangers grew, and he played an important part in their American League Championship Series (ALCS) appearance. He contributed both offensively and defensively, continuing to develop into a solid starting catcher. That same season, Teagarden achieved a career milestone with his first major league home run and contributed to the team's strong season. His peak came during the 2010 postseason, when Teagarden helped the Rangers make their first World Series appearance in franchise history. Though he was not the starting catcher for every game, he provided depth and a solid defensive presence when called upon. His work behind the plate during the postseason was instrumental in the Rangers' strong pitching performances, and although they fell short of a championship, the experience served as a significant milestone in his career. In addition to his defensive skills, Teagarden showed flashes of offensive potential, with his power being a key strength. However, his batting consistency was always a work in progress, and he remained a part-time player for much of his major league career. The move to Baltimore and later years after the 2011 season, Teagarden was traded to the Baltimore Orioles in exchange for minor league pitcher Jake Arrieta. The move to the Orioles provided Teagarden with another opportunity to contribute at the major league level. He spent the 2012 season as a backup catcher for the Orioles, but his offensive consistency remained a challenge. Despite this, he continued to be a valuable defensive asset for the Orioles, especially with his ability to manage pitchers and throw out base stealers. Teagarden's tenure with the Orioles was relatively short-lived, as he was designated for assignment in 2013. He later signed a minor league deal with the Chicago Cubs but was unable to secure a spot on their major league roster. Over the next few years, Teagarden spent time with multiple teams in both major and minor league roles, including brief stints with the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. During this period, Teagarden was known primarily for his work behind the plate, providing veteran leadership to younger pitchers and serving as a reliable backup catcher. Despite his struggles with the bat, his contributions as a defensive catcher remained strong, and he was often called upon to help manage a pitching staff in critical situations. Final years and retirement. Teagarden's final years in professional baseball were marked by his perseverance and adaptability. Although his bat never fully came around to the level that many had hoped, his defensive abilities ensured that he remained a viable option as a backup catcher. However, injuries began to take a toll on his body, and by 2015, Teagarden had spent the majority of the year in the minor leagues, playing for various organizations in an attempt to make a comeback to the majors. Unfortunately, his return to the big leagues was never realized, and by 2016, he officially retired from professional baseball. Although his career didn't reach the heights that some had expected, Teagarden's dedication and contributions to the teams he played for were notable. He had been a solid defensive catcher throughout his career, with a strong arm and excellent game-calling abilities, even if his offensive production didn't match that of some of his contemporaries. His ability to manage pitchers and his leadership behind the plate made him a valued asset in the locker room and an integral part of the teams he played for. Legacy. While Taylor Teagarden's career may not have been filled with the accolades of some of the other stars of his generation, his legacy lies in his contributions to the teams he played for, particularly his defensive abilities. Known for his strong arm, leadership behind the plate, and his ability to handle a pitching staff, Teagarden's impact on the game extended beyond his individual statistics. His role in the 2010 World Series run with the Texas Rangers, as well as his time with the Baltimore Orioles and other organizations, solidified his place in baseball history as a respected catcher. Teagarden's journey exemplifies the role of the backup catcher, an often underappreciated but crucial position in any team's success. His work ethic, determination, and adaptability helped him maintain a solid career in Major League Baseball, and his influence on the game extended far beyond the batter's box.